at guard at 6.
The average price is over a
courtside. We got the best job in the world.
So here we go. Game 1, best of 7. Towns, who has been brilliant as a playmaker, holding on. James Harden, good ball denial on Brunson. Shot clock down to 3. Anunoby gets his first shot in a couple of weeks. Won't go.
Great defensive possession out of the gate. You saw all that off-ball activity, the amount of screens, the amount of cuts. Cleveland stayed connected throughout the entire possession.
But both of these teams, there are nights they put up tremendous offensive numbers as Jarrett Allen gets inside. Wade the rebound, brings it back out. But defense has really been the catalyst in some of their big victories. James Harden floats it up and in. And the first points of the game. Harden has always played well here, and he's always played well against the Knicks. This is the first time he's faced them in a playoff situation. It's only the 5th playoff meeting between these two teams. The first 4 were all in the first round. Towns comes up way short. Allen with a rebound.
Well, he might have got bumped there, but he's got to play through that bump.
Mobley has Bridges on him. Takes advantage, but comes up short. Bridges not happy with the team. What's the most important thing, Richard, he does for this squad? Steals, couple of blocks, just did a little bit of everything. Here, Jalen Brunson, Dean Wade. Dean Wade has turned into a very good defender, especially with his size and length. Towns guarded by Mobley, former Defensive Player of the Year. Brunson gets free from Harden. His first shot off the mark. Mitchell grabs it. Harden to Mobley, left wide open. 3-pointer from Mobley, can't get it. And then Bridges goes high for the rebound.
Mobley has shot that better in the playoffs than he did in the regular season.
Towns and Bridges. Bridges, the floater's up and good. Mikal Bridges, who started in a lot of rough areas to begin the playoffs, has been excellent over the last several games. Good harassment from Hart and a backcourt violation. He forces the turnover. Towns trying to get free. Mitchell guarding him. Now Allen helps out. Brunson, little hesitation, leans in, spins, layup, can't get it to go. Sweet move, but couldn't finish.
I think he surprised himself that he was that open coming out of that spin. That's a lot of length to try to get to your mid-range over with Evan Mobley in front of you.
Harden to Wade. Wade up top. Mitchell, nice fake. 3-pointer's good. Donovan Mitchell, who grew up 2 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, and there's no construction on the West Side Highway.
How long does it take then?
Takes a long time. Towns backing in, spins. Mobley, excellent defense. What a start defensively right now for these Cavaliers. Bridges, and foul on the pass.
That's going to determine a lot for the Knicks because of the way they're running their offense now. They need a little bit more freedom of movement off the ball to continue to hum at the rate that they have been.
Towns turns it over. Mitchell in the open floor, so dangerous. Gets inside, left-handed layup is good. Donovan Mitchell, a couple of buckets and an early 6-point lead for the Cavs. Bridges pulls up, Allen in his face. Fight for the rebound. Towns had it, lost it. Goes out of bounds, last touch. Towns to Brunson. Brunson the floater. There's the assist for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And they set that back screen with Brunson, the flex screen on the baseline. If you're going to switch that, you have to make sure you're on the inside defensively. The Cavs with a mistake right there.
Mitchell off the bounce, banks it home. An aggressive Donovan Mitchell. Oh.
Transition where he got the steal. He's just picking his spots. He's looking for those angles. Sometimes when you're aggressive, you can have a tendency to go a little too fast.
Towns looking. Mobley looking up at the ball. Hart gets a clean look. 3-pointer. That misses. Mobley the rebound. Knicks have started slowly, shooting the ball 0 for 4 from 3 and 2 of 8 overall. They have been the best 3-point shooting team percentage-wise in the postseason. Ball poked away, but Mobley gets it back. Mobley showing some skills. Deflected by Anunoby. Still Cavs looking to deny Wade. Mitchell gets free. Hart right there with him. Hart and Mitchell are very good friends, as is Brunson and Mitchell. Mitchell pulls up. Shot. Won't go. Bridges the rebound. Is that hard when you're playing against somebody that you're really good friends in terms of, do you lose a little bit of an edge even in big games?
No, absolutely not. All we want is bragging rights as players.
I would have loved to light Richard up when I got the opportunity.
He said friends, Legs. He said friends. He said when you're playing against your friends.
Josh Hart way off the mark. 0 for 5 from 3 for the Knicks. Bridges trying to put some pressure on Harden. Harden drives, can't finish. Towns the rebound. Finds Brunson.
I think Harden that time is caught in between, trying to flip it over the front of the rim or shoot it off the glass.
Anunoby spins, trying to draw a foul. And we'll have a timeout. Well, Jalen Brunson again, he was great as the Cavs defense.
Paying attention to every detail. Look, is some of this rushed with the shooting? Maybe a little bit. But for me, this is more about the Cavs. They're not making any mistakes in their communication for the most part.
Shot clock winding down. Towns blocked by Allen. Here comes Harden the other way. Jarrett Allen, great timing. Harden, Sam Maryland, Max Strus, his first shot can't get it to fall. Hart the rebound. Hart's been amongst the NBA's leading rebounders in the postseason, over 9 a game. Brunson, good screen set by Hart. Clean look, Brunson.
And they're going to have to get those bigs up. He missed the 3 earlier there. He's not only able to reject the screen and get downhill, he's shooting a free throw jumper open.
Wade misses, had an open look. Allen the offensive rebound. Towns on him, flips it up. Shot can't go. Anunoby the rebound.
They did not have a matchup in transition as Josh Hart goes the other way. Cavs with their first real breakdown.
In transition and finishing. Allen to Wade. Wade to Merrill. Merrill's had some huge games. Merrill back out Strus. Shot clock at 4 for James Harden. Bridges on him. Harden drives, gets into the paint. The floater's up and no good. Harden gets his own rebound, poked away, picked up by Wade. Back out Merrill, his first shot. And Allen a rebound and a loose ball foul.
In those 18 minutes of those 2 games.
Harden one-on-one with Bridges. Robinson there to help. Picks it up top, Strus. Strus off the bounce. Corner to Schroeder. Wide open.
Tough spot for Mitchell Robinson. He's in the corner on a shooter. His natural inclination is always going to be to run to the paint. You don't leave a strong side corner shooter, but that's a center out there. You're asking to do that.
Brunson guarded by Schroeder. One-on-one. Brunson likes that matchup. Shot won't go. And Schroeder has put up incredible playoff numbers year after year. Amongst the NBA playoff league leaders in scoring. Point Cavs lead. Neither team shooting the ball well early on. Robinson with the steal. Great anticipation. McBride to Bridges. Bridges inside, layup. It's good. Mitchell Robinson, an impact right off the bench.
Through that 35 feet in the air. Mitchell Robinson, great job playing the passing lane. Knicks with transition.
Harden has had some excellent games, but he's also had some games where he's turned it over. Strus off the bounce. Schroeder gets a clean look from 3. And Robinson the rebound.
And you can see that the Knicks pressure is already bothering the Cavs. They're running their offense out at half court and struggling.
Brunson gets inside and banks it home, and a quick timeout from Kenny Atkinson. Bridges on the steal. Bridges on the flush. And the Knicks defense now turning it up a few notches. 8 straight points. They're up 3. Dennis Schroeder. Floater won't go. Robinson the rebound. Schroeder guarding Robinson. They played each other last year in the first round when Schroeder was with the Pistons. And Brunson knocks it down. He's got 10 points now. And all of a sudden, the Knicks with a 5-point lead.
And he's got a different feel when it's Schroeder. He's not as worried about the size closing on him from behind in that mid-range area.
A travel call on Mobley. Knicks right now playing some
offense out at half court. That's how much the Knicks defense is pressuring and pushing him out.
Bridges, Robinson. Mitchell Robinson's come off the bench and made a huge impact already. A dozen straight points for the Knicks and a 7-point lead. Mitchell hounded by McBride. Mobley, Merrill. Merrill fires away. He can't hit. They're 2 for 9 from 3. Knicks pushing. Bridges driving. Out of control, throws it away. Second turnover. Jordan Clarkson almost pokes it away. Strus quick on the release. Mobley the rebound. And it's going to be a loose ball foul. That shot won't count.
To complete.
You saw those numbers, perhaps some of the rust rubbing off. Another turnover. That's 5 already for the Cavs. Clarkson kicks it out. McBride, corner 3. Strus and Robinson battling. Robinson saves it. And Clarkson brings it back out to reset. Shot clock down to 3. Hart's going to have to put it up. He does on the run. Hits the rim. And Mobley the rebound.
For the Cavs right now, the turnovers have been a problem, but the shot quality has been pretty good. They've missed some open looks from 3.
Knicks with their hands.
Defensive team. I would say Detroit is an elite defensive team, but this Knicks defense has been on another level.
Josh Hart the rebound. Hart to Brunson. Brunson three-pointer. Way off. McBride somehow comes up, then gets it to Clarkson. Clarkson, bad pass. I think Strus got a piece of it. And Strus falling out of bounds, finds Mobley. Schroeder is wide open, plenty of time. Can't get it to fall, and Clarkson the rebound. But the three-point shooting is abysmal. The two teams are combined 2 for 19.
And now just 1 for 7 between Schroeder, Merrill, and Strus.
Brunson tries. Brunson came down awkwardly on his foot. Came up hobbling initially. Sam Merrill gets inside, lays it up and in, and a foul.
This quarter, what do you have to do better defensively against him?
Just got to be up higher on the screens, fight over, and be a little more physical with him.
Appreciate your time. Mike?
All right, Lisa, that was the lowest scoring first quarter of the season for the Cavs, regular season or playoffs. Mobley shot in and out. It's only the second shot attempt by Mobley. Jose Alvarado launches a 3. Too strong. Mitchell the rebound. It's Strus, Mobley, Mitchell, Wade, and Schroeder for the Cavs. Mitchell gets in the paint, goes around. Alvarado banks it home. Good quick spin move.
Boy, that is so nice right there. That extra step at the end. He could have shot a little floater, but he is so good changing directions around the rim to get himself an even easier shot.
Clarkson, a former Cav, spins, kicks it back up top. Alvarado back to Clarkson. Gets in the paint. Hart wide open. Towns tips it, trying to hold on, but cannot.
Around a smaller defender.
Both teams, about half their shots have been three-pointers, and they're a combined 3 for 24. Mobley can't get that to fall. Hart the rebound. Strus trying to pressure, some contact. Hart races up the floor, kicks it out. Alvarado off the bounce. Floater's good. Season. And a 7-point Knick lead.
Well, somebody's going to blow the lid off the basket from the three-point line. The Cavs better hope it's them first, because I actually think shot quality's been pretty good.
Boy, that's a nice move from Mobley. Did not settle for the 3 and banks it home beautifully. Well, first field goal for Evan Mobley. Towns cuts inside, layup's good.
And that's just too easy if you're the Cavs. That's a simple cut. There wasn't any pressure up there. And look, Karl Anthony Towns, whoever it is, you just can't give easy buckets to this Knick offense, especially the way they've been playing.
Schroeder's going to try a 3. Can't get it to fall. Just awful three-point shooting from both teams. A spin move from Hart and the banker.
And that's Josh Hart. Understand, there's one shot blocker on the floor. He's trailing the play. Evan Mobley behind the play. Josh Hart just physically overwhelms to get to the rim.
Mobley drives on Clarkson. Clarkson trying. Now Towns helps him. Mobley, the spin move, and lays it up and in.
Well, that's what he should have done on the first try. He goes in there, goes physical, meets contact, and almost gets a turnover throwing it out.
And Hart having his way down low. He said, look at my headband. I got hit in the head. 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Schroeder on the drive. Left-handed, can't get it. Towns the rebound. Cavaliers shooting 31% from the field and 2 of 14 from 3 with 5 turnovers. Towns a 3. In and out. Mitchell, the crossover, and foul by Deuce McBride. Explosive first.
A rhythm in the second half.
He's played 9 games, but he's only averaging about 7 minutes a game. Wade, wide open three-pointer, got it. Yeah, boy, the Cavs needed that one. Dean Wade with his first field goal. And despite the runs, the Knicks lead is only 6.
Well, and that's the scary thing, is that both teams have had great looks. If either team gets it going from 3 first, that could be the difference.
Keon Ellis, by the way, he can defend as Alvarado. Oh, goes right.
Jared Allen coming off and showing, but he just continued to back up to the point where Alvarado then has a makeable 8-foot floater.
Harden lost his balance. Shamet in the game, chasing Mitchell. Wade is open. Mitchell, shake and bake, spins right to Alvarado. He grabs it. Now throws it up top to Harden. Shot clock winding down, and another turnover. I guess that was a key strategy for the brothers.
Where did they keep it in?
Sock draw, community sock draw.
Draw? Is that what you're laughing at? When you have 8 brothers, you said you don't know how many's here. He might not know how many he has.
He's also an assistant coach here with the Knicks. Brunson back in the game. Jared Allen guarding him. Shamet gets free. Back out to Brunson. Tough catch. Deflected out. Nice play.
One amongst playoff teams.
And nobody's getting to the free throw line. Brunson does not get it off in time. Excellent defense that time from Cleveland. And only a combined 5 free throw attempts between the two teams. Harden, floater. Nice soft touch from James Harden, his second field goal.
And James Harden's he's gonna have that floater. He's gotta shoot that more consistently, especially I think it'll help get his 3-point shot going.
Again, Jared Allen on Brunson. Brunson trying to find some room. Anunoby launches a 3. Way off. Robinson touched it.
Freeze the backside defense.
Brunson pokes it away. Harden was double teamed with Bridges and an easy bucket.
So high, Mike. By the way, he's so high that James Harden was trapped literally at the half-court line, nowhere to go, and then he gets stripped.
Nice give and go. Ellis inside. Out of bounds.
Over half-court, that's more of an ideal place to set that first screen.
Merrill comes out on Shamet. Shamet puts it on the floor. Falls down. Flips it up. Can't get it. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell Robinson. Crowd wanted him to shoot the 3. Anunoby's going to do it from the corner. OG Anunoby with Hustler Weeks with a hamstring. Harden to Allen. Allen to Ellis. Ellis inside. And Mitchell Robinson will pick up his first. Only the 4th and 5th free throw.
Good strong start.
Ellis hits the second. Played in 9 of the games, but very few minutes. Anunoby off the bounce, goes right at Merrill. And a travel. Good defense from Merrill, who was ready to take a charge. Of course, Merrill in Game 7, that may have been the most
hardest collisions you are going to see.
And comes right back and knocks down the 3.
He didn't feel it at all. He didn't feel it at all. And I'll show you Sam Merrill. Eat those charges, do what you got to do, and go out there and get the win.
Merrill, who got a little emotional as Brunson fires it up. Can't get it to go. Merrill got a little emotional after they made the conference final, and a lot of that was because of his reverence for Donovan Mitchell as Harden answers back-to-back 3s for the Cavaliers, and it's a
Mike Brown with a frustrated timeout. Get back on the same page.
And all the struggles from three-point land has changed a bit. Brunson on the drive on Wade. Try to feed it to Hart. Hart spins. Allen right there. Talk about the discourager. Anunoby. Allen comes up big. Such a presence around the rim. Merrill. And Ellis. Allen kicks it out. Dean Wade wide open. Can't get that to fall. Allen offensive rebound. Allen. And a whistle and a foul.
One for him is to be aggressive. When he's locked in and focused, it does so much for their team. It puts so much pressure.
Had 22 points, 19 and James Harden was involved in that deal. Going to
game that he typically shows. He had an entire month this season. They had some injuries. He averaged over 20 points a game, well north of 60% from the field, and showed a little bit of variety to his offense.
Hart drives left-handed, bangs it home. Josh Hart once again gets to the rim. Back up by 3. But the Cavs have turned it around nicely after trailing by as many as 11. Harden looks, finds Ellis. Ellis inside to Allen. Allen, little footwork, throws up a wild shot. Mike Brown wanted to travel. And Merrill holds Anunoby down the other force. Bridges. Josh Hart, line drive. Side of the rim. And Mobley lets it. Harden splits the defense. Almost lost it. Almost lost it a second time. And then loses it on the third time. 9 turnovers for the Cavs. 6 for the Knicks. Strus back in. Towns on the drive, lost it. He got it back. Double team, looking. Bridges finds some room. Jumper's good. Mikal Bridges 4 for 5 from the field.
And Mike, that's a great job by Bridges to continue to follow where the basketball went and provided an outlet there.
Oh, Mitchell.
Really see a guy stop that early. He might be just a foot or two past the screen. He stopped. His right foot was actually on the defender side of that screen.
And it's back to a 1-point game. Mitchell with the 13 points. An efficient 13. Towns goes at Mitchell, lost it, got it back to Hart. Hart double team. Bridges goes to the corner, 3-pointer. Air ball.
That is a compliment to their defense, and then another turnover there by the Cavs.
It's 10 turnovers.
I'm not even sure what he said. Did he think he got fouled or he got tipped? Because that ball was 3 rows deep on that cross-court pass.
Another turnover, and Hart foul.
Turnover, but the ball was inbounded so quickly. Cavs didn't even have a chance to look.
Involved in so many different things. Knocks down a couple of free throws. Hart 10, and Donovan Mitchell with 13. Mitchell goes at Towns. Mobley swings it. Strus off the bounce. Back up top to Mobley. Strus lines up that 3-pointer. It's good. Max Strus from deep, his first field goal. And it's all tied at 44.
That's what ball movement looks like for the Cavs when they're at their best. Ball screen, get it to the opposite side of the floor, keep moving, make the defense chase it.
They're daring Hart to shoot from the outside. Strus runs.
Hart had a good point there. Strus ran right through him while he's just standing there looking for a pass.
Nice feet inside, and Allen is mauled, and he'll shoot.
I asked him what they have to get back to, and he says, we've got to make some shots. We were 2 for 19 from 3, and he said, other than that, you know, we also got to take care of the basketball, and we got to be better with our coverages. He said, so altogether, we got to play a little bit harder and play a lot smarter. Mike?
All right, Lisa. Karl Anthony Towns trying to get going, comes up short. Josh Hart comes flying in, had the rebound, lost it. Towns has it. And look at Mitchell, dives on the floor, takes it away. Goes inside for the layup and banks it home. What hustle from Donovan Mitchell.
Have you ever seen that before?
No.
Who might have passed it to?
And as he rolled off of him, he intentionally let go of the basketball. Roll one more time and be susceptible to a travel. That's just an...
Towns has 4 assists, only 2 points as Anunoby kicks it back out. Towns wide open and cannot hit the 3. Tries another one. That one goes down. Finally, the Knicks hit a 3-pointer. They were 2 for 21. And the lead is cut to 1. Mitchell out to Harden. Harden lines that 3-pointer up. Short. Towns trying to corral the rebound.
Opportunity, and he knocks it down.
Towns, nice feed inside. Hart goes down hard. But it was clearly a foul on Karl Anthony Towns, his second. Brunson guarded by Wade again. Now Mobley picks him up. Brunson drives on hard and gets inside. Kicks it back out Hart. Hart to Bridges. Knocked away by Mitchell. Ball still loose. Mitchell comes up with it. Mitchell getting it done at both ends here to start the third. He's the game's leading scorer with 18.
And to play a game that clean offensively on the road in a game 7 with what was at stake, so impressive by the Cavs.
Mobley falls down. Crowd wanted a call, no violation there. 5 on the 24. Mitchell goes right into Hart, kicks it out. Mobley wide open, corner 3, it's good. Mobley with
Kick out, but that's too much time to give Evan Mobley to line that up.
Towns guarded by Donovan Mitchell. Puts it on the floor, goes inside, off balance, banks it home. Goes crashing to the floor. He's upset, thought there was contact. Cavs, though, not taking advantage and pushing it up. Mobley throws it. Now Wade flies and knocks it down.
You see the advantage he has. You try and pressure him up tight. He has the ability to drive and get downhill. But on the other end, you've got to make sure you get back and cover for a man down.
Towns again with Donovan Mitchell on, getting aggressive here. Falls back, off balance shot. Wade the rebound, hands off to Mitchell. Cavs with a little momentum right now, back up by 5. Mitchell launches three-pointer. And Mobley tracks down the rebound. Mobley goes right at Towns. Inside. Allen offensive rebound. Blocked but fouled. Misfires on. They were up by 11. And now all of a sudden every offensive possession is a struggle.
Yeah, it's dried up. Look, it comes down to one thing. You've got to make some of these shots. The Cavaliers are really good at protecting lane. They've got 2 bigs on the floor. You have space and time. Make shots as Donovan Mitchell with the pressure on Bridges.
Another steal for Donovan Mitchell, and this is the largest lead of the game for the Cavs, an 8-point advantage. Mitchell now with 20 points in 20 minutes. Brunson telling Hart to go through.
They're trying to attack James Harden. That's what he's looking for.
Drives on Harden, gets inside, kicks it out in the corner. Hart wide open three-pointer. That one goes down. He was 0 for 4 from 3.
And that's why you do it. You attack James Harden. Yes, you don't score, but you break down the defense and create an open shot for your teammate.
Allen to Wade. Wade back to Allen. Mitchell off the bounce. Goes inside. Oh, Euro step. What a beauty from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, Towns tried to time that up. He thought Mitchell was going to float it up there. Towns was ready to block it, but the sidestep again by Mitchell.
Mobley, meanwhile, with the block. Harden fakes the 3. Inside to Mobley, and an easy bucket for Mobley. Knicks need a timeout. The Cavs now with a 9-point.
Brunson's been solid. Has not made a 3 yet. He needs more help from Karl Anthony Towns. And then OG Anunoby trying to find that rhythm as he comes back.
And a foul, that shot won't count. Towns looking, finds Brunson. Harden right there. Brunson the jab. Off balance shot is up. Tough shot, in and out. And the rebound goes to Mobley.
And that's the same action they were running in the Atlanta series. Philly. Brunson caught the ball in a much more difficult spot on that set.
And Mitchell comes again. You said this before, Legs, that Cavs have taken care of one of their issues. The Knicks have not, as Brunson misses that.
Yeah, the Cavs have cleaned up the turnover issue that they were having. Only 2 here in the first half of this quarter. Knicks still cannot make a 3-point shot to loosen up that Cavs.
A lot of missed shots, a lot of turnovers early. Strus launches. That's short. Allen pursues and gets the rebound. Great hustle. Pass deflected. Strus gets it back, knocked away a 3rd time. Here comes Bridges. Knicks looking to break. Bridges goes inside. Layup is good. Bridges 10 points on 5 of 7 from the field.
I love the desperation, the rare open floor opportunity.
Jared Allen puts it on the floor. Merrill wide open. Sidestep as Anunoby went for the fake, and Merrill drills it. Hart will bring it back out. Trying to get it into Towns, and Towns able to bank it home. Nice pass and recognition from Josh Hart.
Don't you love it when the big players play big? Don't just be tall, play big. And we've seen that numerous times from Mobley and now Karl Anthony Towns.
Strus was wide open, couldn't get it. Hart goes falling down. 3-pointer off the mark. Allen has it. And a whistle. And already started making their move. Harden trying to get free using a screen. Harden whips it across, then a shooter just in the game. Fakes, drives, pass to Allen. Allen's layup is good.
Too aggressive. You've seen them now fly by shooters 3 different times, and they've either given up an open 3 or in that king by taking away the first shot. Even the one on Merrill with OG, he was able to just step to.
By the Knicks. Cavs have 12. Brunson 15 points. 9-point lead for Cleveland. James Harden, 7 points, 3 assists, 4 turnovers. Brunson doubles. Schroeder left wide open. Schroeder goes inside, finds Allen. Layup is good. Allen now with 8 points. And this is now the new largest lead of the game for the Cavaliers. Both teams have led by 11. Brunson drives on Harden, pulls up, Jump shot. Can't get it to fall. Robinson with a deflection. It's going to go down the other way.
Layoff, I credit Tip more for me, the Cavs defense, and how good they've been not allowing the Knicks to get to the spots that they love.
Schroeder, Merrill, again wide open. Can't get it to fall. Allen, another offensive rebound. Harden gets in the paint. Layup is good. Right now, the Cavs carving up the Knicks.
But I don't understand this defense right here. That gives a wide open shot to Sam Merrill. I understand wanting to get the ball out of James Harden's hand, but he hasn't hurt you as much as some of the other players have. That warrants a double team.
Bridges talked about how much that meant to him. Coach kept believing in him, kept trusting in him. He's turned it around beautifully. But it's the Cavs up 11, just over 3.5 to go here in the third. Mitchell, the spin move. Mitchell, nice feet inside to Mobley. Mobley left-handed, lays it up and in. Cavs getting everything they want on the offensive end right now.
And carving them up with dribble penetration. They're in the paint whenever they want to be right now. Knicks having a...
Cavs right now playing with such confidence on the offense. Brunson hits a pair. 17 for Brunson. But his Knicks are down 11.
McBride might be one of those X factors for the Knicks. You know he's capable of stringing together some shots. He's got to be aggressive.
Merrill hits a three. A quick release from Sam Merrill. Long distance from Merrill. That's his third three-pointer. Team as his line drive misses.
Impactful on the offensive rebound in other areas. That stops them from being able to get their rhythm even more.
A desperate plea to our director, Mike Schwab. Do not put that man on camera. He loses focus so easily.
So quickly.
Squirrel.
Good ball movement again. Look at this ball movement. And Schroeder down the lane. Layup is no good. Hart the rebound. Brunson. Crossover, gets in the paint. His floater's up. That misses. Robinson's tip won't go. Gets it back again, and he's hacked by Mitchell. Third foul on Mitchell. Shooting coach Peter Patton's been working with him all year. He's had a couple of stretches where it gets better.
Gets it up to the top, and you can see no arc. Very little margin for error.
Clarkson trying to harass Mobley in the backcourt. Good defense. And Kenny Atkinson saw a possible 8-second violation, so he called timeout. What a third quarter for Cleveland. 2.5 remaining third quarter. Schroeder searching out to Mobley. Fakes. Good ball denial from McBride. Strus to Mobley. And a foul. What a beautiful pass. 2007 NBA Finals. Mitchell sneaks inside. Layup blocked for the goaltend. Robinson one more time with 2:09 remaining. You can't do it once it gets under 2 minutes. Then it becomes an away from the play foul, and it's one shot.
So this prevents them from doing that.
Well, Robinson is now.
Got him bottled up offensively. Let's keep him that way, because every one of those possessions, it's not in Brunson's hands.
Mobley gets it in the corner. He tries a three-pointer. Side of the backboard. Brunson pushes the other way. Brunson drives, layup, bank shot's good. 19 for Brunson. Cavs, though, lead by 13. Under 2 to play here in the third. Cavs trying to get another big road win in these playoffs. Schroeder falling away, can't get it. Mobley keeps it alive. McBride comes up with it. Crowd desperately looking for the Knicks to go on a roll. Brunson comes up short. Robinson tried to slam it on the follow and he couldn't, and then Hart with the 2023 that went to the finals.
I'm sorry, but the Cavs would have won 5, 6, 7 more games. His shooting, his defense, his energy, he was sorely missed this season.
It's a really important minute and a half for the Knicks. They need to close this quarter and give this building some life.
So up from Mobley. Times the coaches take him out. Goes 1 for 2 this time. 14-point game. Cavs have gained themselves a little control here in the third. Mitchell again. Drives right, flips it up off the glass. Gorgeous move from Mitchell. He's got 26.
It's so tough. If he's got space and he's coming at you with a live dribble with that much room, he is just so quick in his ability to change directions and get around you.
Brunson goes right back at Mitchell. Bank shot won't go. He'll get free throws. Mitchell, by the way, he's efficient too.
He's there. It was always the management, not only of the game, but of his.
But a struggle at the line once again. Final minute here in the third. 13th turnover for the Knicks.
And that's a killer. When you're talking about 50 seconds left in the quarter, you're going to have probably 2 to 3 possessions to close this quarter, and that's just a careless turnover.
Hart chasing, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hart. 26 points. Schroeder on the drive, gets inside. Clarkson almost got a piece of it. Mitchell wide open three-pointer. And Towns the rebound. 30 seconds left here in the third. Brunson with 20 points to lead the Knicks. Drives on Schroeder, gets inside, stripped down low. Clarkson picks it up. And a late whistle and a foul. Brunson got just 2 days ago in Detroit. Was a magnificent road win, a dominant road win. One of the best Game 7 road wins in NBA playoff history. And they come out here in Game 1 and have this huge lead. Pass to Harden. Harden three-pointer. Can't get it. Rebound on Anunoby, and the third quarter comes to an end. What an impressive third quarter for the Cavs.
Getting to the ball more physicality, so now we got to 12 minutes, we got to pick it up.
On the offensive side of the ball, how do you get back into a rhythm?
Yeah, you know, we're missing some good shots, but the way to combat that is get stops defensively, play fast, and, you know, get open looks. We're good players, we're going to knock down shots, but it starts on the defensive end.
All right, thank you, Josh. Mike?
All right, Lise, 14-point lead is nothing in the NBA, but right now the Cavaliers in control. Towns called for a
Well, he premeditated what he wanted to do with that ball fake and try to attack downhill. Too much of a hurry, drags that foot.
Harden foul. Free throws for Harden.
Right intensity and lock in on the offensive end.
Well, Michelob Ultra. Harden hits the second one. He also had a 61-point game here at the Garden when he was with the Rockets. That was back in 2019. And he gives the Cavs a 16-point lead. Alvarado, sidestep. Towns, stolen by Harden. Merrill in the front court. Back to Harden. Harden lost it. And a loose ball foul is going to go against the Cavs.
The Cat's just been a little bit impatient trying to make it happen.
Again, Towns goes inside. Nice adjustment, but can't finish. Mobley gets his 11th rebound. Double-double for Mobley. 12 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Alvarado fighting over the screen. Schroeder poked away by Alvarado. Mobley goes to Towns, kicks it out in the corner. Another open three, Merrill. And a rebound goes to Alvarado. A lot of contact down low. McBride fakes, finds Hart. Clarkson, the floater. Towns trying to grab it, and Towns a loose ball foul. It's only going to be the second team foul.
That is the surprise, and give a lot of credit to this Cavs defense for slowing down this offense.
The last game the Knicks played 9 days ago, they scored 144 in Philadelphia. Brunson turns it over. Here's Schroeder racing up the floor and brings it back out. Finds Harden. 3 guards out there, Harden, Schroeder, and Mitchell. Brunson trying to front Mobley. Harden, step back three-pointer, can't get it. Crowd desperate for some kind of run. Knicks offense all out of sorts right now. Brunson gets inside, bank shot won't go. Towns the rebound, put back is good. 14-point game with just over 9 to play. And McBride with the foul. Harden. Inside, well defended. Towns, tough rebound in traffic. Brunson, Bridges, sidestep, layup, blocked by Mobley. Terrific defensive play from Evan Mobley, his second rejection. Mitchell doubled. Gets it to Schroeder. Schroeder kicks it out in the corner. Dean Wade gets it to go. Dean Wade, a three-pointer, his third, and the foul. And it's back up to 17.
Well, defense leading to offense.
Numbers. Largest lead of the game. 18-point advantage, 8.5 to play. Cavs right now in complete control, and they have stunned this Garden crowd. Brunson to Towns. Towns drives on Mobley, gets inside, layup, goes tumbling once again as Mitchell comes the other way.
Cavs have numbers, 4 on 5.
Schroeder to Mitchell. Mitchell catches, fires, hits a three. Donovan Mitchell now with 29. And it's a 21.
Have now outscored the Knicks by 28 points since the end of the first quarter.
Bridges tries to answer, cannot. Boy, Cavs playing with just such confidence here. Those 2 big road wins against Detroit. Harden goes inside, he's fouled.
New York, he grew up in Westchester County, just north of New York City. We have to go out, execute, find a way to win.
You know, Lisa, he was very close to being acquired by the Knicks in the summer of 2022. Everything was pointing to the Knicks were going to get him from Utah, and then the Cavs swooped in and made the deal as Brunson, the floater, gets it a go. But it's a 20-point lead for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell has been one of the great playoff scorers in NBA history. But this is the first year he's made it to the.
But I think this Eastern Conference Finals run and what he does from this point out, this is where respect is earned. It's earned in the postseason.
Offensive foul on Mobley. Again, those numbers on Mitchell, those were in.
Particularly a game one is make sure that you keep the energy low in the building, and without that run, this crowd has not gotten into it. They've been waiting on it, but the Knicks have just not been able to string together baskets.
Shamit knocks down the three. The Cavs have led 2. And they have led the entire second half. Largest lead is 22. Mitchell, the crossover. Bridges falls down. And Mitchell throws it away. Foul. Together what would be a thrilling comeback. But it's been all Cavs here in the second half. Brunson drives on Harden. Gets inside. Finds Towns. Towns reverse and banks it home. Towns now 13 points, 10 boards. A 15-point game as we approach the midway point here in the fourth.
Can't trade baskets at this point. These have to be stops for the Knicks. Get out, get something early.
Harden, 7 on the 24. Harden guarded by Bridges. Shot clock winding down. Harden dribbles, steps back, forces up a shot, in and out. Towns the rebound.
This is a dangerous zone for the Cavs. They got to maintain that attack. The Knicks, they are within range. It only takes a couple of shots to put that pressure back on the Cavaliers.
Brunson drives on Wade. Scoop layup is good. Beautiful shot from Brunson. Knicks have suddenly scored 9 in a row.
And even by his standards, that was a deep floater. Jalen Brunson took off up the lane. What tough.
From the free throw line. Total playoff games. But this Knicks team won 7 playoff games in the last 16 days.
This is the best Knicks team that I've seen since my time in the league. Well balanced, well coached.
But still trailing. Brunson banks it home again.
Another stop.
Mobley down low to Allen. Allen inside. Missed it, but a foul. And an open. And Allen misses the first free throw.
Left to go. It's a 7-8 point game.
Misses both.
Brunson's been in the lane 3 times in a row.
Brunson guarded by Harden, wants to clear out. Fakes, drives, gets inside, pull-up jumper, got it! Jalen Brunson has come alive, and the Knicks are back within 10, a 13-1 run.
Making 4 times in a row right now. He is going to work, getting where he wants and breaking down that defense.
4.5 remaining. Mitchell on the bounce. Mitchell gets inside, finds Mobley. Mobley spins, Towns right with him, back up top to Harden. 5 on the 24. Harden, a crossover, pulls up, three-pointer, way off an air ball, out of bounds, Knicks ball.
Open the lane that potentially opens up a 3-point shot.
They're going to go after Harden again. Look, they're coming after him again.
Brunson against Harden, almost pokes it away. Shot clock at 10, Brunson drives, pulls up, shot is up, bank shot is good. The Brunson burner has been lit. It's an 8-point game. 31 for Jalen Brunson. Knicks back in it. They trail by as many as 22. Mitchell pulls up, In and out. Towns the rebound. That one was halfway down. And Bridges will bring it up. Wade trying to ball deny.
Cavs might want a timeout if he scores.
Brunson, three-pointer, puts it in! Captain Clutch has come alive. It's a 5-point game. Timeout. An 18-1 run, and still 3:20 remaining. Mitchell, Merrill has it. Merrill off the bounce. Mobley back to Merrill. Merrill gets in the paint, stops, leans, back out to Mobley. He tries a three-pointer. It's good! Evan Mobley with a huge three-pointer. And it's back to an 8-point lead. Under 3 to play. Anunoby fakes, drives on Harden, goes inside, draws some contact, and throws 6 of them from Mitchell Robinson. Anunoby, meanwhile, misses the second free throw. And a late whistle. There wasn't a lot there.
No.
Brunson. Merrill's on him. Brunson gets inside, kicks it out in the corner to Bridges. Shot clock at 4. Bridges looking. Shot clock at 1. Bridges puts up a 3. Puts it in! It's back to a 4-point game. A 22-4 run. 2.5 remaining. Donovan Mitchell trying to settle down his team. Mitchell to Merrill. Harden, three-pointer. Back of the rim, won't go. Fight for the rebound. Shamet comes down with it. What a turnaround here in the fourth quarter. Brunson looking up top. Anunoby fakes. Anunoby drives.
Karl Anthony Towns with the pull.
Yep.
You got to be smarter than that.
Could be a very costly turnover. Mitchell won't go. Allen's tip is good. First Mobley, then Allen. 2 big buckets to hold off the Knicks. 6-point game, 1:48 remaining.
And the Cavs have been now running 2 with Harden. They're going to keep 2 with Harden. Brunson let him reverse it.
Anunoby misses. Mobley hauls in the rebound, his 14th rebound. Mitchell gets over the screen, finds Mobley again. Mobley jump shot, can't get it to fall. Boxing out, Brunson comes out with it. Under a minute and a half remaining. Good defense from Merrill. Brunson drives, kicks it in the corner. Bridges three-pointer, bang! 3-point game, 1:15 remaining. Mitchell bumped by Shamet. Mitchell gets inside, the floater's up. Shot no good, rebound knocked out of bounds. Knicks were down by 22 with 7.5 to play. Anunoby floats it over to Shamet. Shamet a three-pointer. It's good! Tie game with 44 seconds to go! What a bounce for Shamet! It's bedlam here at the Garden. Harden pulls up jumper, got it! James Harden with a huge bucket. Back to a 2-point lead, 26 seconds remaining.
Don't want to give up a 3.
Brunson with Harden on him. Brunson on the drive, the floater, bank shot, it's good. Tie game again with 19 seconds remaining. No timeouts right now called by Kenny Atkinson. Both teams have multiple timeouts. Any foul is a penalty. Mitchell to Harden. Shot clock is turned off. Merrill, three-pointer, in and out. That one halfway down. Bridges fires away. Won't go when we go to overtime.
They find a matchup, and again, they've had to switch their defense up about the way they're going and guarding him.
Anunoby tried the jam, but got fouled, and he'll shoot free throws.
Quite able to finish it.
And the Knicks have their first 2 clutch free throws there. Long way to go now here in OT. Cavaliers, who played brilliantly up until the last 7.5 minutes. Mobley with Towns on him. Brunson looks to help. Good ball denial from Brunson. 5 on the 24. Bridges and Harden get tied up. Harden gets into the paint. Shot clock winding down. Merrill just gets it off in time. Nope, 24-second violation. X on the floor. Harden now picks up Brunson. Brunson brilliant in that fourth quarter. Drives, gets past Harden, gets inside. The floater's up and good. Jalen Brunson once again, and it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
The Cavs have to have a better option than just allowing Brunson to go one-on-one with James Harden in these tough spots.
Mitchell can't get it. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Brunson. And Brunson pulls back. One-on-one with Harden. Brunson drives, pulls back, puts it up. Won't go. And that's the right call. As Harden now drives down the lane, flips it back out. Mobley left open. In and out, and Anunoby the rebound.
What I don't understand is every single play they try and goes at James Harden. If you're the Cavs, why are you not bringing Brunson up in the pick and roll, especially with 5 fouls?
Brunson drives on Harden, kicks it out. Anunoby fakes. Anunoby drives, goes inside, stops, banks it home. Harden draws the foul. It will not be in the shot attempt. But it'll be a side out. First team foul. They give it to Merrill. Merrill's so close to winning it in regulation. Back into the hands of Harden. 4 on the 24. Harden a step back three-pointer. Anunoby grabs another rebound. They throw it ahead to Brunson. Brunson fakes the three, now drives inside. He'll bring it back out. So much of the crowd on its feet. The entire overtime. Anunoby drives inside. Slapped out of bounds off his leg. Excellent hands for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell to Mobley. Mobley's going to try another three. Won't go. Merrill trying to keep it alive. Anunoby comes up with another rebound. Brunson cross court. Shamet puts it up. Puts it in. A 9-point lead. Merrill throws it in the corner. Strus fires away. Gets it to go. Strus, big three-pointer. It's back to 6.
Dean Wade out of the game for that entire Brunson run, and now you see Strus back in the game. This is one of the preferred defenders on him.
Brunson picks up his dribble, finds Anunoby, trying to get it back. Brunson gets it back. Brunson drives, the floater's up, bounces around, won't go, tip misses, but a whistle and a foul. Sam Merrill upset. Brunson fakes a pass. Brunson to Anunoby. Anunoby, corner to Bridges. And another foul on Merrill.
They're on the closeout. Instead, Merrill goes.
From the Knicks crowd. Hits the second one. Back to a 7-point game.
I feel like this has to be a Mitchell possession. He hasn't been touching the ball.
Bridges with the steal, comes from behind. And Brunson will take time off the clock. 7-point lead as we approach a minute remaining in OT. A kick ball, and that'll reset the shot clock. Brunson, you can go in the backcourt in the last 2 minutes to get it. Now Brunson dribbles up, drives inside, kicks it out. Anunoby. Anunoby, three-pointer. Air ball out of bounds. Here comes Harden. Harden makes his move, drives inside. To Mobley, another turnover. Brunson got a piece of it. Anunoby trying to get away, and a foul call with 39.7 seconds remaining. Finals, the Knicks collapsed at the end of game 1. And this would be... brings it up. 9-point game. Anunoby harassing defensively. Called for the foul. Joe launches up the three-pointer. That won't go, out of bounds.
Those teams had a superstar put their team on their back and refused.
Points. But Jalen Brunson with 38 had that brilliant fourth quarter. And the crowd now starting to chant. Brunson grabs it. And they're not going to foul. Knicks can just dribble this one out, although there's a second difference on the shot.
They find a matchup, and again, they've had to switch their defense up about the way they're going and guarding him.
Anunoby tried the jam, but got fouled, and he'll shoot free throws.
Quite able to finish it.
And the Knicks have their first 2 clutch free throws there. Long way to go now here in OT. Cavaliers, who played brilliantly up until the last 7.5 minutes. Mobley with Towns on him. Brunson looks to help. Good ball denial from Brunson. 5 on the 24. Bridges and Harden get tied up. Harden gets into the paint. Shot clock winding down. Merrill just gets it off in time. Nope. 24-second violation. X on the floor. Harden now picks up Brunson. Brunson brilliant in that fourth quarter. Drives, gets past Harden, gets inside. The floater's up and good. Jalen Brunson once again, and it's a 4-point Knick lead.
The Cavs have to have a better option than just allowing Brunson to go one-on-one with James Harden in these tough spots.
Mitchell can't get it. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Brunson. And Brunson pulls back. One-on-one with Harden. Brunson drives, pulls back, puts it up. Won't go. And that's the right call, as Harden now drives down the lane, flips it back out. Mobley left open. In and out, and Anunoby the rebound.
What I don't understand is every single play they try and goes at James Harden. If you're the Cavs, why are you not bringing Brunson up in the pick and roll, especially with 5 fouls?
Brunson drives on Harden, kicks it out. Anunoby fakes. Anunoby drives, goes inside, stops, banks it home. Harden draws the foul. It will not be in the shot attempt. But it'll be a side out. First team foul. They give it to Merrill. Merrill's so close to winning it in regulation. Back into the hands of Harden. 4 on the 24. Harden a step back three-pointer. Anunoby grabs another rebound. They throw it ahead to Brunson. Brunson fakes the 3, now drives inside. He'll bring it back out. So much of the crowd on its feet. The entire overtime. Anunoby drives inside. Slapped out of bounds off his leg. Excellent hands for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell to Mobley. Mobley's going to try another 3. Won't go. Merrill trying to keep it alive. Anunoby comes up with another rebound. Brunson cross court. Shamet puts it up. Puts it in. A 9-point lead. Merrill throws it in the corner. Strus fires away. Gets it to go. Strus, big three-pointer. It's back to 6.
And Dean Wade out of the game for that entire Brunson run, and now you see Strus back in the game. This is one of the preferred defenders on him.
Brunson picks up his dribble, finds Anunoby, trying to get it back. Brunson gets it back. Brunson drives, the floater's up, bounces around, won't go, tip misses, but a whistle and a foul. Sam Merrill upset. 3. Brunson fakes a pass. Brunson to Anunoby. Anunoby, corner to Bridges. And another foul on Merrill.
They're on the closeout. Instead, Merrill goes.
From the Knick crowd. Hits the second one. Back to a 7-point game.
I feel like this has to be a Mitchell possession. He hasn't been touching the ball.
Bridges with the steal, comes from behind. And Brunson will take time off the clock. 7-point lead as we approach a minute remaining in OT. A kick ball, and that'll reset the shot clock. Brunson, you can go in the back court in the last 2 minutes to get it. Now Brunson dribbles up, drives inside, kicks it out. Anunoby. Anunoby, three-pointer. Air ball out of bounds. Here comes Harden. Harden makes his move, drives inside. The Mobley, another turnover. Brunson got a piece of it. Anunoby trying to get away, and a foul call with 39.7 seconds remaining. Finals, the Knicks collapsed at the end of game one. And this would be brings it up. 9-point game. Anunoby harassing defensively. Called for the foul. Launches up the three-pointer. That won't go out of bounds.
Those teams had a superstar put their team on their back and refused.
Points. But Jalen Brunson with 38 had that brilliant fourth quarter. And the crowd now starting to chant. Brunson grabs it. And they're not going to foul. Knicks can just dribble this one out, although there's a second difference on the shot.